Hello and welcome everyone, my name is Fleur, and in this half-hour yin-yang yoga class we're going to work with the element of water, so working into the region of the hips in a flow that travels around the mat. If you like, you can have some props handy, maybe some blocks. If you have two, you can place one at each end for support, but you can also do the practice without anything but yourself. Let's start with just finding a comfortable seat. Bring yourself into your favorite sitting position that feels comfortable and supported for you, and that makes you feel like you're grounding into the earth with your hips. So into your sit bones, maybe take a little wriggle, so rocking a little bit forward and back. So you notice if you are sitting comfortably, and then just rest your hands on just underneath your belly. I have a belly at the moment. So in a yoni mudra, so 4 fingers touching and thumbs touching where your belly button is. And feeling this triangle of energy in this region that connects to our second chakra, Svadhisthana, the element of creativity, sensuality, the element of water. And feel this flow of air moving in and out of your body. And flow, think of flow as water that can move in all directions, that can flow freely, that gets into the tiniest little spot, that has a power and a calmness to it, but can also be very strong and energized, that can move into all shapes. And let this energy move into you. Imagine that when you breathe in, you're breathing in the quality and energy of water into the region of your hips. And when you exhale, imagine that you're releasing tension down to the earth so that your spine grows long, your shoulders relax, your face becomes soft and serene. And taking these qualities of water into your practice today so that your flow of air stays smooth, that your body stays powerful and strong, but also calm and rested. And that you feel graceful in your movements, taking your time, taking in all that you bring to this practice today. And then from here, if you like, place the hands to your heart center and set your own intention for your practice. And I offer an Om for you to join in or just listen to, taking a breath in. And then blinking your eyes open, and let's start in a tabletop position, bringing your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. And isolating your lower part of your body. So starting with a little cat-cow only in your lower back. So usually we would go into the shoulders and open up the heart. So see if you can just move very small movements in your lower back. So as you exhale, tilt your tailbone down, but keep your shoulders steady. So not rounding the shoulders. And as you inhale, just lift your tailbone up. Feeling those back muscle contract. And again, exhale, just draw the belly button in. Draw the tailbone to the inside of the knees. And inhale, lifting the tailbone and the sit bones. And do this a few times until you feel there's a little bit of awareness there. And then you can start moving in a circular motion, as if you have a tail and you're circling your tailbone behind you. And the movements are still quite small. And you're not going yet into your upper body, so it's only in your lower body. You can do this quite slowly. You can do it big or a bit wider. And then change the direction, go the other way. Keep your neck nice and long. Small movements in the lower back. And now do any movements that feel good. So you might come back to the cat-cow, opening the chest as you inhale and exhale to round, or you might come into more of a free flow. Maybe you like to take some circles and feel this freedom of flow, whatever feels good, and see if it feels a little bit more fluid, because you have this awareness of the lower back now and the hips. And then again, changing your direction. Let's become a little freer. No one is watching, so you can just do whatever feels right for you, what feels enjoyable in this moment. And then taking the movements into your hands, so move the chest forward and then draw the hips back over your heels and start circling your hips a little wider, putting a bit of pressure into your hands, so you're also working your wrists. And then again, changing direction, go the other way around, circling into your hips. Lovely. And now from here, coming to downward dog, tucking your toes under, tilt the hips up, push the hands into the floor, and keeping the knees still bent, just stretch your arms and draw your chest through your arms. Adjust if you need to, keeping high on your heels, so tiptoes, and draw your chest through. Really think of pushing the front of the mat away, let your head be quite soft, and then draw the heels down to the floor one at a time. So you warm a little bit through the hamstrings. Keep thinking of pushing the front of the mat above your head, so you're stretching that through the arms. And then take the feet a little bit wider, and again sway your hips side to side as you press down through the heels. Lovely. And now from here, bring the big toes together, touching, lift up the right leg and bend your right knee. Take a little lift through the right knee up and squeeze your right heel to the left buttock. And draw the left heel down to the floor. Breathe in, lift the leg up. As you exhale, draw the knee to the nose. Take a little rounded shape. Pull the belly in. I can't go too far forward. You can. Inhale, lift the leg back up. And then step the foot down. Let's do the other side. Left leg up into the sky. Point the toe up and then bend your left knee. Left heel reaches to the right buttock. Apologies. And draw the right heel down to the floor as you still push the hands into the floor above your head. And then breathe and lift the leg up. Exhale, bend the knee, draw it to the nose, squeeze the belly in. And then inhale, lift the leg back up to the sky and step the foot down. Come back to your downward dog and set the pose. So finding your downward dog, you can still bend the knees, but keep looking back to your feet or to your belly button. Stretch your hands up, keep your arms straight. Try to draw the heels into the floor, hold it here, and breathe deeply, inhaling through the nose, keeping the mouth closed, exhaling through the nose, pulling the navel a little bit in and up, and two more, inhaling through the nose, and exhaling through the nose. Hearing that soft sound of Ujjayi breath now. One more breath here, and then we begin our little flow. And exhaling, bring the toes together, touching. Inhale, lift your right leg up into the sky. Three-legged dog. As you exhale, step your right hand outside of your right hand. Boom. Inhale, open the chest, lift the chest, lift your right arm and do a little circle with your arm. As you exhale, move to your left leg into a ninja position. Hands can be on the floor or to your heart. Good. Inhaling, calming, facing your left foot. Bring the right knee down and lift your arms up, Anjaneyasana. As you exhale, hands to the floor. Tuck your right toes under. Inhale, lift your right knee up for the floor. And as you exhale, draw your head down to the left shin. Inhale, bend your left knee, reach your arm up into a high lunge. As you exhale, lower your right hand down, swivel, follow the right hand, right knee bends, left leg becomes straight, reach your left arm up to the sky. And as you exhale, hands to the floor, step yourself back into high plank. And exhale, knees down. If you want, chest down, chaturanga. variations. Inhale into low cobra or upward dog. I'll do a modified version with my belly, elbows bent. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Again, other side, lift your left leg up into the sky, breathe in. As you exhale, left foot outside of your left hand. As you inhale, draw the hips down and forward, reach your chest up, lift left arm up. And then as you exhale into your ninja, travel to the right leg, straighten your left leg. Hands can be on the floor or to your heart. Good. Inhaling, rotating, bring your left knee down. And then lift up the arms, inhale. As you exhale, hands to the floor. Tuck your left toes under. Inhale, lift the back knee up. As you exhale, straighten right leg and fold over the right shin. Bend your right knee. Inhale, reach your arms up. High lunge. Exhale, lower the left hand down. Follow the root. Follow the left hand. Right hand comes forward and reach your arms up. As you exhale, hands to the floor. Step yourself back into high plank. And exhale, chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, roll your heart forward. Make sure the shoulders don't come up to the ears, so you want to draw them down. I'm quite high in my sort of low cobra because of my belly. You can come onto the lower ribs or into upward dog with your thighs off the mat. And then exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Stay here for 3 breaths and we're going to do it all over again. Taking a breath in, exhaling. Breathing in for 2. Set your pose again. Try to draw the heels to the floor or come to a little rest if you need to. 1 more breath here. 3. Exhaling, 3. Big toes again touching. Lift your right leg up into the sky. Inhale. Exhale, right foot outside of your right hand. Inhale, the hips come forward, the chest lifts, right arm lifts up, big circle. Exhale to your ninja to the left leg. Inhaling, swivel around, right knee down, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Tuck your right toes under. Inhale, lift the back knee, look forward. And as you exhale, straighten your left leg, fold over the left shin, keep the back heel high. Inhale, bend your left knee into high lunge. Exhale, lower right hand, follow the right hand to turn around to the front, lift the left arm up. Exhale, fold down your vinyasa, chaturanga, chest forward, chin forward. Inhale, open the chest, pushing the floor away as the heart lifts, hips go down and forward. Exhale to downward facing dog. Other side, lift the left leg to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, left foot outside of left hand. Draw the hips down and forward. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Open the chest. Exhale to your ninja, to the right foot, right leg. So bending right knee, left leg straight. Inhale, left knee down. Reach your arms up into Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands to the floor. In between step. Inhale, lift the left leg off the floor. And as you exhale, fold over the right leg as it straightens. Inhale into your high lunge, breathe in. Lower your left arm down, follow your left hand. Right arm comes and meets the left arm up into the sky. And exhale, fold down, step back into your high plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here for 3 breaths. Getting the breath back. Inhale for 1. Exhaling for 1. Inhale for 2. Exhaling for 2. And inhale for 3. Exhale for 3. Now we're going to hold the poses a little longer. Bring the big toes together, touching. Lift your right leg up into the sky. 3-legged dog. Hold it here. 3 breaths. Inhaling for 1. Draw the left heel down. Think of opening the legs. For 2. Pushing the front of the mat forward and away. And for 3. Take 1 extra breath as we travel. As you exhale, step the right foot next to your right hand. Inhale, we're going to move. Inhale, open the chest. As we exhale, push your hips back and try and straighten right leg. Again, inhale, open the chest forwards. Hips go down. Exhale, hips go back. One more. Inhale, open the chest. Now raise the arm up. And exhale, come to your ninja to the left side. We're going to travel to the left and right. Inhale to travel. Exhale, ninja on the right. Inhale to travel. Exhale, ninja on your left. One more round. Inhale to travel. Exhale to the right. Inhale to travel. Exhale to the left. Bring the hands down, right knee down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Anjaneyasana. Find your position. Think of opening the front of the right hip. Squeeze your glute. Keep pushing slightly down to the right foot. Arms can be up. We're 3 breaths. Inhale 1. Exhale 1. Think of lengthening the arms high. Or if you want, bring the hands together. Think of reaching the back. 2. Keep lifting from your lower back. So you don't just compress in the lower back. And 3. Inhaling. As you exhale, hands to the floor. Take 1 extra breath. Tap the back toes. Inhale. Lift the back knee up. As you exhale, fold over left leg and hold it here for 3 breaths. Inhaling for 1. If you want, you can do slight pulses and you can use your block if you like. Breathing in for 2. 1 hand maybe on the shin. Breathing in for 3. Exhaling for 3. Inhale, bend the left knee. Reach your arms up into your high lunge. We're staying here 3 breaths. Inhale 1. Feeling that you're opening that space in the hips. Breathe in 2. Find your balance. Find a spot for your eyes. And 3. As you exhale, lower the right arm down. Travel with your arms. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come down through your vinyasa. Chaturanga. Upward dog. And downward dog. Let's do this on the other side. Lift your left leg up to the sky. Breathe in. Hold it. 3 breaths. 1. 2. 3. 1 extra breath. Inhaling. Exhale, left foot outside of the left hand. We move. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, draw the hips back, try and straighten left leg. Inhaling for 2. Exhale, draw back. And inhaling for 3. Chest opens. Lift the left arm. And exhaling, come to the right side of your mat for your ninjas. Here we go, we travel. Inhale, travel. Exhale to your left leg. Inhaling, travel. And to your right. You decide how low you go. Inhale to travel. To your left. 1 more. Inhale to your right. And high left heel down. Exhaling. So I moved ahead. Left knee down. Inhale. You come to your Anjaneyasana on the other side. Set the pose. Find a gaze for your eyes. 3 breaths. Inhale for 1. Think of opening the front of the hip. Keep the core engaged. 2. Roll the shoulders down until your heart lifts. And 3. Inhale, hands to the floor. Tuck your back toes. Exhale, straighten right leg. Fold over right leg. 3 breaths. Inhaling 1. And exhale, you can pulse or just hold it. Keep the front of the leg nice and strong. 2. Draw the right hip back and left hip slightly forward. And 3. Bending your right knee. Inhale into your high lunge. Hold it, gaze forward or backwards, wherever the direction your mat is. Breathe. Think of the legs being strong. Your breath is flowing like water. You're fluid and calm. And 3. Lower the left arm down. Travel with your arms. Follow them back to the front. And as you exhale, fold down through your vinyasa. Chaturanga. Inhaling, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. So you hope you're a little bit warmer. Take a little wriggle through your hips. And then from here, bending your knees down to the floor. Open them a little bit wider. Sit back into your hips. And relax your head down onto the floor. Take a few breaths here. Keep breathing smoothly. Keep softening now. Notice the energy that flows through your hips. As we now enter into a more calm space. And slowly come back up. And then from here, bring the knees a little bit closer together. Tuck the toes, push back into a downward dog. Let's take one breath here. Exhale, draw the heels down. And then walk yourself through to seated. I'm going to just finish with some forward folding. So bring the legs out in front of you. If you have some props, you can use them, maybe sitting on them, to give you a little bit more forward folding space. You can roll something under your knees if you would like, if you're sitting on something high. And then relax your feet, give them a little shake. Now if you're really quite tight in the lower back, maybe you want to bend your knees slightly. And then just bring your hands forward in your shins and start slowly to fold forward. And just feel where's the first sensation in the back of your legs, maybe in your lower back. And then pause there for a little moment until you feel you can gradually soften forwards to a place where it's easy to hold, but not boring and not too challenging that you feel you have to hold on to somewhere, pulling yourself forward. So coming to the yin space now, where we soften and release, where we get ourselves grounded again. And letting each breath become like a yielding, like a softening down into the floor. Notice any signs of tension or wanting to control this pose. And see if you can allow yourself to become very loose, surrendering to whatever is going on right now. Feeling the safety of the floor holding you. Feeling the breath moving in and out of you. And nothing else is important right now, but just feeling into your body. Staying here for another minute or so you have time. And then taking a gentle breath in. Slowly roll yourself back up. Give the legs a little shake. Let's come to just one more forward fold. So we're going to go over the hips. So open your legs as wide as they feel comfortable again. Just slightly mini bend the knees and fold forward. Maybe you'd like to take your props or your pillows and rest them underneath your elbows or using your fists as a support for your head. And then again, relax your feet. Find the variation that works for you. And relax your head. Deeply connecting to the flow of breath. And when you notice that a little space is opened, you can gently move into that space, again without forcing or wanting more. And then again, a deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly roll yourself up. Take your time and then bring the knees together. Bring them back together. And then let's take a little release for the back. So from here, just roll yourself onto your back. Step your feet behind your sit bones, feet hip width apart. And then roll your hips up. And if you like, you can place something underneath your hips for a moment. Or you can just hold it here, lifting up the chest to your chin. Or if you're lying on a brick or block or a towel, maybe you'd like to just stretch your legs out to just open it in the front of the hips. Or just stay with your knees bent. And again, feel that melting into the ground. If you're doing the more active version, just find that middle of release and energy. And then slowly just lifting up the hips if you are on a block. And roll yourself down onto your mat. Drop your knees side to side. Taking a little sway here. And when you're ready, stretch your legs one by one away from you as wide as your mat. You can have the arms by your side and maybe like to place them on your belly. And begin to feel the flow of your breath again. You can stay here for as long as you like. You can even pause the video if you want to. And each breath, letting yourself soften more and more into the ground. And notice if you need a little bit longer, or otherwise you can slowly start to move your fingers and toes. Excuse me. And then taking a breath and then stretch your arms over the head and stretch your legs away from you. Bringing your knees into the chest and give yourself a little hug, maybe rock a little bit side to side. And in your own time, either rock yourself up and down the spine or roll over to one side and push yourself yourself gently up to seated. And again, bringing the hands just under your belly button, connecting again to that energy of your hips, the water element, the second chakra. Feeling that creative flow in you today. And see if you can, after this practice, notice some creativity in you. Notice if you can see yourself be flowing through your daily tasks or how you do things. Place some awareness of enjoyment and your feelings and what your senses are telling you. The way things taste, smell, look, how you move. Taking that little bit of creative flow with you today. I thank you for joining my class. You can finish by bringing the hands to your heart center, lift the heart to the hands, and remind yourself of your own intention. And I again offer the Om to you to close, taking a deep breath in. And then just sigh it out. And inhaling to chant. Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me.